Hello there, survivors. The time goes faster than even the craziest car built by lunatic madmen. And that's why it's extremely important to sometimes grab time by the collar and stop it in its tracks, just to see where we're going. And remember the places we've been to during this glorious year of 2054. And oh boy, did we see and experience a lot of interesting stuff. We hit the ground running at full speed, welcoming back the close-lipped Hyperboreans and launching a new season filled with lots of astonishing and ice-cold rewards. A variety of frosty weapons, a new invisibility module, a cabin that converts hits and recoil into extra firepower, and many other stylish pieces of hardware for your battle cars. Isn't that a sight to behold? To make sure you don't freeze completely, we've also opened the gates to a scorching new location called Volcano. What's that? It's not that hot? Oh, you clearly haven't been there during one of the survivors' skirmishes. Bullets fly like snow, trust me. Speaking of skirmishes, since the beginning of the year, console warriors have been able to battle each other freely. Whether you hail from the noble house of PlayStation or the proud house of Xbox, the Wasteland has become your common battleground. The Mentor calls it crossplay. I call it more explosions. Then March came, filling the air with sweet songs and creaks and rattles of early drones. After all, no spring season is complete without the drone apocalypse. Oh, and there was another thing. Peeking out of the rubble like early flowers, crimson eyes of the Ravagers were everywhere. How on earth did that monstrosity end up near my scrap pile? Or even worse, near my Easter eggs during the annual hunt? At the same time, we redefined how ramming damage works. After all, crashing into your opponent at full speed is an essential, even sacred part of life in the Valley. We wanted it to be more predictable for all people involved. By early April, we had grand plans for the massive Fire Starters Strike Back update. Honestly, my memory of the following days is hazy. Something about 32v32 battles, the mighty parser shotgun that shook the skies, and adorable little wasties with cute little radies. But don't quote me on that. One thing I do remember is seeing endless ways to have fun. The ranked team brawl, enemy and reflection, locking Steppenwolfs and Ravagers in a fierce fight, the return of Judgment Night, and the revamped Game Center. Oh, and we finally introduced a full-fledged photo mode. If you've ever dreamed of becoming the Wasteland's reporter or documentarian, now's your time to shine. In May, the world of the survivors turned 9 years old. Hard to believe, right? Naturally, we couldn't have come this far without you and your support, so we celebrated the occasion to the fullest. Gifts for every resident of the Valley, the return of Mad Chase, a brawl featuring vehicles built by you, and the epic Battle for Uranium, a rare opportunity to earn this invaluable resource outside Clan Wars. Did you earn a lot then? June made us realize that those crimson eyes popping up everywhere during spring weren't just for show. It was time for Ravager's Ascension. A new, highly friendly faction arrived in the Valley, accompanied by a new season of rewards introducing an arsenal of delightfully sinister gadgets. Vampire wheels, resurrecting spider drones, a rocket revolver, and a heavy cabin that buffs itself and all villains. Allies around it. And lots of other cool parts. Naturally, the survivors couldn't ignore such a threat, leading to a trilogy of brawls against the Ravagers. A key battleground was a new location known as the Brotherhood Stronghold, a maze of roads and obstacles beneath the shadow of a colossal wall. We also revamped the systems for energy consumption and energy supply. There's always something to tinker with. In July, the third and final act of the anti-Ravager campaign launched, where you faced off against Lloyd and finally defeated the mad scientist. Curious survivors uncovered new relic-tier weaponry, like the Devourer minigun, and got to enjoy classic brawls such as Big Black Scorpions and Dragon Taming. For some arcane reason, turret traverse speeds became faster all across the board. And we threw in a heap of balance tweaks and a new look for your crafting stations. We bid farewell to summer with style. Drone Apocalypse, Sea Battle, and Steel Championship return. And we even played hockey. Summer's the perfect season for it, after all. There were also new uranium wars and the debut of a rare heavy generator. Explosively impressive, to say the least. Then autumn arrived, with its poisonous rains and rust-colored stains, but this was no time for gloom. It was time to march. Ever wanted to pilot your own battle walker? Done. Which robo-legs do you like? These ones? Or these ones? Maybe the ones with a built-in jetpack? We've got you covered. New mecha legs came with a sea of exciting gear, weapons, a new game mode featuring both helis and walkers, and a tough new map for Bedlam. Oh, and we hosted our first open Q&A with the team, answering a mountain of your questions. October brought tricks, treats, and mystery. Halloween! We earned dangerous treats, spent them on tasty and deadly prizes, and fought a horde of mechanical spiders in the special Steel Troopers Brawl. By the end of the month, we also gathered a bunch of your questions again and delivered another round of answers. November was marked by significant weapon reworks. Every gun in the wasteland now has a limited ammo capacity, and pinpoint accuracy at any range is reserved for lasers and drones only, making battles more fun and fair for everyone. You could test those changes in the Ice and Fire Brawl, pitting warriors of Frost against soldiers of Flames, as well as in classic Wheels of Fortune and Legends of the Exhibition game modes. Think we slowed down for winter? Not a chance. Syndicate Daredevils grabbed everyone's attention again with a lineup of high-tech modules and combat systems, a legendary light cabin, crossbow, grenade launcher, and even a relic plasma emitter, just to name a few. Best of all, you could try these new toys right away on the stunning Syndicate-themed battlefield, Fuji. Just don't get too distracted by the scenery. You're here to fight. And of course, we are wrapping up the year with a massive New Year celebration. Festive decorations, snowy maps, and a whirlwind of gifts. Woo! Looks like we've all worked pretty hard this year. And now it's finally time for a bit of well-earned rest. Thank you for being with us, survivors. Happy holidays, and see you in the new year.